I'm logged into my Adobe Express account and I'm on the top page. I just want to show you a few things that you can do to work with video very quickly in this online application. So here we go. Most of the video stuff that you're going to be worried about is in this little bar across here that is called Quick Actions. So let's see, we're specifically going to go look at video stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to trim a video. I'll probably do a little bit of resizing. I'll do a lot of stuff with merge videos, and that's probably where, if you want to do some quick editing, this is probably where you get most of your stuff done. This will probably be something I quickly show in a different video. And crop is about changing the external dimensions or changing the height and width of your video. Let's see, change speed. We could probably do that, although probably won't be necessary for the thing that I'm demoing right now. In the process of what we do, we'll be converting whatever we have to an MP4 anyway, and that's pretty obvious what that'll do. So I might not show that either. But first one we're going to try out is trim video. Here's a little interface. It asks me to drag and drop some stuff. So I'm going to go find something that exists on my computer already. These are a few clips that some students and I shot in a UCorner concert event. So I think I'll take at least one of these and trim it down, which means make it a little shorter. What we found out yesterday is that clips that are over 2 gigabytes, like this clip and this clip, will not work. Now, these are really long clips. They're probably 5 to 8 minutes or so. So there's no reason why you would have to be limited by that, but I'm choosing one that's under 2 gigabytes right here, just to be safe. And since it is pretty short, it's going to load pretty fast. All of the stuff that you do in here is going all the way, sending your files all the way to one of Adobe's servers, because this is an online application. So keep that in mind as you're doing something like this. If you want to use a clip that's really long, or you make something really long in this application, it might give you a hard time. So what we're doing right now is changing the in and out points, where a video starts and where a video stops. So if I go play it right now. Okay, so this is kind of the end part of this kid's presentation or this kid's performance. And I definitely don't need a whole lot of it after this part. So I'm actually going to, let's see, I'm going to go cut it right at the point where he stops playing and right before people start applauding. Let's say that this is the amount of this video that I think I might need, and I'm trimming that part out. We have a few little options here we can work with also. If you have maybe landscape format video and you want to change it into a portrait video or a square because you want to use it on social media, you can do stuff like that. You can make sure it fills up the whole screen. You can move around your subject in your video to make sure it's, you know, like not off of the side or something like that. But I think for the purposes of this one, we'll just keep it in 16:9 landscape. So there's a lot of uploading and downloading in this because it's based in the cloud. We're working with a pretty small clip though, so it shouldn't take too long. It is still moving the information onto this computer, so all of the processing was done on the Adobe side, and I can tell it's moving into my downloads folder right there. Click, show in the Finder. If you do that in a Chromebook, it'll still be in a downloads folder, but your downloads folder is in a little different place. I'm going to preview that one. So you're going to see that it's been cut down a little bit. Oh, yeah, and it just ends about right there. Okay, so no use watching the whole thing over again. We want to try another thing in here. We're going to go do this. Well, I want to just check out crop video first. So let's see what happens with this one. I need to use another clip in Piano Guy here. I want to see if this iPhone footage works. Pretty sure it works. Let's see. I want to take this one and put that one in there. We'll check it out really quick. Oh, great. So the purpose of crop video is to choose the area of the frame that you want to keep. Like if you had some extra stuff that went outside of your subject matter, you could go just say, hey, I want to just show these guys. But I think for this one, I'm just going to cut out a little bit of the outside of my frame there. Of course, you could go use something like portrait orientation or a square if you want to. But I think I'm just going to crop myself down a little bit like that. And let's see. Oh, can I guess I can trim stuff also. So this is when everybody starts clapping. Probably the shot that'll happen right after. I don't really need much of it. So I think in the process, I'll be trimming it also. Cool. I think I'll just download what I have right there. Downloading and processing really fast right now. Okay, one thing you're going to notice is every time you bring something back into your computer, it's going to change the file name of whatever you're working with. It's going to put these little underscores if you have a space in between words, and it adds Adobe Express at the end, so you can kind of tell where it came from if you have a video file like that. I guess I'm opening this in QuickTime right now, and yeah, I can see that it cropped everything kind of the way that I wanted it to. It's also only 8 seconds long now, so I'll probably be able to use that in the final piece that we make here. What I really need to show you how to do is merging different pieces that you have together. So to do the merge, you need to start with something. Show in the Finder. Okay. Boom. So it looks like some of those other interfaces before, but I have a place where I can go add. When you add videos in here, you can't just directly drag and drop. You have to go start finding things in the file structure on your computer. So I can go find that other one that I cut down already in my downloads right here. This is that one iPhone video that's kind of when the kids start clapping. Hit open. And now I have 2 shots. A lot of other video editing softwares are extremely timeline based. This is kind of like clip based. It's taking a second for it to process its own little piece of video here. Okay, so at this point I have I can see how the performance is going. I can we'll go hit play. And the kid finishes up, and then you see it cuts to all these guys when they start clapping. So, hey, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to add another shot to it. So, hey, let's go add. Go and hit the desktop. Going to get into Piano Guy. Question is whether the part of the song in this piece is going to line up with something that's going on here. So, we'll try it. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully I can resequence these also, because I don't want it at the end. I'd want it at the beginning. All right. So at this point I've got that third shot right there, but it's kind of out of sequence. So I think what I need to do is take this one and put it at the beginning, and we'll see if things kind of feel right. All right, we'll play it from here. I might just cut some of the middle one out if it feels like it's kind of close. Yeah, I'll probably have to cut a little bit of this one out to get it to feel right. So here's part of the process also. If I'm clicked on any one of these individual clips here, I can go find this little scissors, and it takes me right into the same kind of trim control that we saw a little earlier. Let's say I'll be able to find a place, and let's say, yeah, let's say that that's gonna, I'm not sure it's gonna work, but I'm going to go hit trim, and it should. Oh, what happened? Did I lose one of these ones? No, it's still there at the end. It's not showing down here. That's kind of funny. So let's see how these two cut together. I bet it's not going to be perfect, but it might be good enough for this video. I'm going to say it's okay for this because I don't have control over absolutely everything that goes on. So I made a little piece of video with 3 different clips. It tells a little bit of a story. So let's say I'm done with this and I'm ready to hit download. This is where it might take the most time, because it's putting all 3 of those together. So we're doing the little waiting game again. It's okay. I think it's ready now. Show in the Finder. Alright, here's the one we just made. Got to be really careful if you put in some of these images that are named by your camera. In fact, a good idea if you're turning your project in would be to rename it, right? So we could call it INTERSTELLAR. If you're doing this for an assignment, you'd probably name it after your name and the name of the assignment, right? So let's see, if I double click that one, it's opening up in QuickTime Player on my computer. And it's bigger than the window I'm recording with, so there it goes. And it's 1:02 seconds right now. Ooh, I timed it pretty good. So there's that first, actually the third clip that I put in. And there's the first clip that I put in. And this is actually where it kind of feels continuous, because he finishes up the song. That goes on a little longer than it needs to. But hey, maybe that gives you an example of something that you can do with the quick actions in video on Adobe Express. Thanks for watching.